Welcome to JMR Talks. Today, under the inspiring stories, we'll discuss about one great man, Hukumchand Patidar, who is a millionaire organic farmer. Apart from producing more than average output, he is exporting to countries like Japan, Switzerland, etc. Now, who is this Hukumchand Patidar? He is, from a Manpura village in Rajasthan, Jalawar district. In fact, he is in news because he has been made a member of the Prakritik Eva Govamsh Adharit Krishi, a natural co-centered agriculture curriculum. A committee has been constituted under the Indian Council of Agriculture Research, which is a body under the Ministry of Agriculture, to prepare curriculum for introducing organic farming in school boards and agriculture universities. So he will be using his Sanatan Krishi practices on his 40-acre land. Now, why natural farming? Natural farming, to him is is healthier and creates the better world. Now, how he started? Because he felt that this conventional farming is dangerous, harmful. Apart from spoiling the health of the people, it's also not good for the environment. So he began organic farming on a 25-hectare land, and today he is earning millions and producing more than average output, and exports to countries like Japan, Germany, and Switzerland. And the most important thing to note here from his experience is that the organizational produce is getting 40% higher than the conventional farming. So impressed by his practices at the Swami Vivekananda Jaivik Krishi Anusandhan Kendra, the government of India honored him with the Padma Shri in 2018. Now you can look at his prescription for organic farming on the slide. Now what is organic farming? Before we go further, organic farming is nothing but it uses ecological pest control methods and biological fertilizers which are made using animal and plant waste. Now, was it a bed of roses, or he struggled? Yes. Conventional farming, as we are saying, is dangerous and proves to be harmful. It's not only harmful to the health of the people, but also harmful to the environment. Now, for instance, the acceptable level of soil organic carbon is 1 to 1.5%, whereas in majority of the areas in India, it's only 0.3 to 0.4%. Now, what is so special about this soil organic carbon? Now, because of the soil organic carbon, it improves oxygen, water drainage, and retention level. Thereby, the nutrient level of the soil gets improved. Now, was it a bed of roses? Definitely not. During the first 3 to 4 years, production dipped from 10 to 20%. So there was opposition in the family, but he felt that this is the minimum period which is required for restoring soil's health and to get the soil rid of all its poisonous chemicals. So in his opinion, when you are transitioning from conventional farming to organic farming, you must be willing to wait for 3 to 4 years. In other words, the transitional period from conventional farming to organic farming is 3 to 4 years. No pain, no gain. Probably that is the period one has to wait to reap the benefits of organic farming. Today, Patidar earns 40 to 50 lakhs per year. Now let's take few examples. Today he gets 30 to 36 quintals per hectare of chana or the gram, as against government estimate of 30. On the other hand, he gets wheat crop of 38 to 42 lakhs quintals per hectare, as against 28 to 32 which you get on conventional farming. And the beauty of wheat crop, the organic wheat crop growing is that it requires 50% less water. That means maybe you are required to water only for 3 months, as against 6 months in the conventional farming. Patidar sir, also grows pulses, onion, garlic, coriander, turmeric, and fenugreek. Now, what does he do actually on his farm? He has set up a vermicompost unit. What is a vermicompost unit? A vermicompost unit is one where decomposition of different varieties of natural worms what all happens containing water soluble nutrients which are good for what we call soil's health. Apart from setting up this vermicompost unit and using the what we call the manure, he also uses Jivamrit. Jivamrit is a what we call liquid organic what we call manure which is made using cow dung, cow urine, lemons, jaggery, turmeric powder, and gram flour. In addition, what he has done is in 2015, by pulling up investment of 40 to 45 lakhs, he has set up a food processing unit. Now he has a group of 125 farmers. So at this food processing unit, the various what I call crops what I call grown, they are sorted, clean, graded as per what I call quality and packed for sale. Today, in the light of what I call growing farmers what I call unrest, what I call protests, etc., and frequent complaints of agriculture being not a profitable proportion, etc., and this Hukumchand Patidars what I call experience becomes a what I call eye opener. Today he doesn't use any inputs and gets what I call 40% more than the what I call conventional farming output. But only the problem is that of the total net sown area in India, only 2% is what I call being used for organic farming. Only 1.3% what I call farmers have been registered for organic farming, and more than half of the organic farming is happening in only Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, and what I call Rajasthan. So it's time what I call government encourages this organic farming. It's heartening to note that Indian Council of Agriculture Research has formed a committee, like I was mentioning about that Prakritik Evam Govamsh Adharit Krishi curriculum, a cow based what I call agricultural curriculum for designing, so that it could be introduced at the what I call school boards level and the university level. It's what I call honor to note that a 10th class dropout, a non-academic person, has been made a what I call member of this committee to prepare the curriculum for introducing organic farming in view of his rich experience. So I hope what I call this Hukumchand Patikas what I call story becomes a what I call inspiration for other farmers to what I call to switch over from conventional farming to what I call organic farming, whereby they are able to what I call protect the health of the people and also what I call health of the environment. Thank you.